Oh no, I'm gonna be found out. I'm not a gamer, I must confess. Oh, gamers, please forgive me. Well, you know, I like the character. Not that I got to read the whole script, because that never happens in video games. But I like the character. I related to the character. He was an imperfect character, as we all are, who was looking for redemption.
Your coming here is divine providence for sure. I want to help you, so if there's anything else you want to know, just ask.
I was so excited, you guys, like, because in the beginning you get to see what's actually happening, and we recorded that scene with me chasing the rat, and so it's fun to actually see that actually play out in the world and see how it's built out, like how open world it is. You get to hear the voice lines, you get to see the monsters and kind of the weapons, how that works. I know that this game has a bunch of different weapon combinations, which is really cool too. So it's cool seeing the demo and how people are making their choices already in the first 20 minutes. And the level design looks gorgeous. Obviously, I love the character. It just looks really cool.
I have played games since I was a child. What I really like about games nowadays is how much more involved voice acting has become, and the narratives that people make in these games. Like, those are my favorite kinds of games, like games with like a very solid story, something that I can follow, something where I can get attached to the characters and almost see myself reflected in those characters.
Quintus. Regardless, I clearly told you that if you can't keep a low profile during this mission, you should talk to me.
So, we get scripts earlier than everybody, which is great. And sometimes we get the scripts, and sometimes we just get a little light information. And this is one of those games where we just kind of like keep getting information a little bit by a little bit. And it was great. It's like a breadcrumb trail, because every time they provided us with more information, I would just eat it up, gobble it, because it was just really fun. I like we got character art really early, and I got to see that we had like a strong female protagonist, which is what I'm drawn to as a storyteller and as a player and as an audience member too. And then when we started seeing that it kind of echoed into like Greek and Roman mythology, then that was really cool. I feel strongly connected to that as well. So yeah, I don't know, every little breadcrumb, it was more and more engaging. It's cool.
Who's that? Hey, those are my weapons! Stop! Put down my weapons, you hear me? Hey, stop! Damn it, he got through. I need to think of a way to get to the other side.
Again, the whole cast really was pretty brilliant in that regard. Like, Dave's, I've been working with Dave a long time. I knew that he could slot into that role really well, and he brought his A game on that.
This power, it's even more intense than we expected. But how? It was sealed by the three, yet it still contains immeasurable energy. Could it be even more powerful than the three? We should give it a name, so that it can be recorded.
I don't know, everybody was just super good. Dawn, oh my gosh, this is my first time working with Dawn as well, and her voice is just like, oh, it's just butter. It's so easy to listen to.
The sunken outskirt. The Archon Serene went missing many years ago, but we received some new information recently. And this time, it's extremely accurate.
I like the idea of it because it seemed from a mythical time, a time in the past, another world that reminded me kind of Greek and Roman gods. There were parallels between the Titans. I love the internationality of video games. I think it is where the world is going. We've had plenty of parents saying, stop playing those games, you're wasting your time. But don't be surprised if games are in the Olympics one day. We already have professional gamers who are making thousands, if not sometimes millions of dollars, either being watched while they're playing video games or in competition in video games around the world. So I'm happy to be a part of that.